Welcome back to the podcast, everybody, and welcome to a series that has been 20 years in the making. I am titling this series the Jester Section Hiker Playbook. The playbook is 7 logical steps toward completing your favorite long-distance trail as a section hiker. Over the last 20 years, I have learned what works when it comes to setting your section hiking goals, logistics, training, gear, nutrition, having fun, and as they say in the hiking world, hiking your own hike. Over the next 7 days, I will be releasing this series of episodes focusing on each one of the steps in individual shows. Welcome to the final step, which is hike your own hike. Here we are, everybody, on the final step of the playbook. Step number 7, hike your own hike. I've really been trying to think of different ways to summarize what hike your own hike means, and this is what I came up with. It simply means don't get caught up in what others want to accomplish. And I'll say that again. Don't get caught up in what others want to accomplish. I am the first to get on YouTube and watch all the thru hikers, watch them on YouTube, watch people on Facebook, get in the group pages, see what people are doing on Instagram and all the socials. I am the first one to watch, to comment, to get out there and be involved in the hiking community. And I so wish I could be out there on trail with them when the thru hiking season starts for the Appalachian Trail. I like following along with the Pacific Crest Trail hikers. I like following along with the people that hike on the Continental Divide Trail, whether they're going north or south, and there are different strategies. Same thing on the Pacific Crest Trail, whether they're going to hike north or south and what their different strategies are. But at the end of the day, I'm not through hiking, and I don't want to get caught up in what others want to accomplish. I have a career that I absolutely love. I have family. I have other interests. But guess what? I can still achieve my dream of completing long distance trails. So the life of a section hiker, we are watching thru hikers accomplish their goals. We're watching thru hikers, YouTube out on the trail. We're watching all the gear enthusiasts on YouTube. We are doing all the things, following along with all the Facebook group pages. But at the end of the day, I enjoy being a section hiker just as much as I enjoy getting into the thru hiking lifestyle and getting that feeling when I'm out on trail. I love living the hiker lifestyle when I'm out hiking for the summer or when I'm doing a section on spring break. But I also love, once I'm back home, my life here at home as well. So I'll refer back to step number 1, set a goal. Section hiking is a mindset, and most section hikers are in it for the long haul, not just 6 months. Instead of key components, I wrote down 3 individual statements that can help redefine hike your own hike. Here they are. Statement number 1, put yourself in the driver's seat. Statement number 2, remember your North Star. And statement number 3, set the stage for what you want to accomplish. So let's go back to statement number 1. Put yourself in the driver's seat. Set your plans in motion, do your own research, prepare, and don't give up. I want to talk about not giving up and refer back to section hiking is typically a long haul for some people. Some people go out and section hike a trail in 2 years. Some people get it done. They have a 5-year plan. I know section hikers that have completed the trail and it was a 20-year plan. One of the times I was out doing a long section, I was actually ending that hike in the town of Damascus, Virginia, and ended up hiking around a couple, an older couple. They were actually in their mid-70s, and they were on their way to the town of Damascus, and it was going to be finishing their almost 40-year section hike together. So again, it is a long haul. They never gave up, and I really enjoyed talking to them around the last 4 miles or so leading into the town of Damascus. I just saw so much grit, tenacity, never giving up, doing what they had to do to finally complete the Appalachian Trail. And when they got to that famous sign in the town of Damascus, tall brown sign, as you're walking into or out of town, I just remember seeing them. They hugged, they embraced, their son was there. And, I helped and snapped some pictures of them. And then we all kind of went on our way. But talk about hiking your own hike. They wanted to finish the trail together. They wanted to hike every single mile together. And they did that over 40 years. Their lives didn't stop. They didn't have to take time off work over the years. They just completed the trail when they could. And I'll go back to this first statement. They put themselves in the driver's seat. So the next statement I put down, remember your North Star. Why are you out there hiking? Remember, it's in your gut. You have a goal. It is a branch on your tree. I love this part where, you're out on the trail and you're meeting people and people have different agendas. People have different mileages they want to do. And you start talking about like, hey, where are you going to be tonight? Or, what shelter are you going to be at? Are you all staying at the hostel? And sometimes it's hard not to get caught up in a wave of hikers that are moving along the trail. And I'll be the first to confess, I have definitely gotten caught up in a wave of hikers moving along the trail because it's just so much fun. You're hanging out, you're talking, you have that commonality of being out on the trail. But at the end of the day, I always have to remember, what is my North Star? Why am I out there hiking? So, statement number 3, set the stage for what you want to accomplish. And this goes to what I've been saying at the end of each episode: learning, adapting, and achieving. And I put another statement on here: have micro goals before your main section hike of the year. So building up and planning and preparing for that main section hike is what this playbook is all about. But it's also really cool to have micro goals throughout the months or weeks leading up to your larger section hike. So that could be day hikes where you carry your full pack, weekend trips, shakedown hikes, researching new gear, researching different places to go while you're out on your longer section hike, and giving yourself micro goals, and you'll have those mini achievements along your way. Hike your own hike, I think, means a little bit different things to everybody. But to me, it just means simply don't get caught up in what others want to accomplish. We've all been out on trail and you meet people and you figure out what they're doing and their different agendas. And you always have to think back to, you put yourself in the driver's seat when you plan this for months, remembering your North Star. Why are you out here doing this? You've only got so much time off work. You've only got so much time from a vacation. Like, why are you out there doing this? Not getting caught up in why others are out there doing this. And then set the stage now for what you want to accomplish. Have those micro goals, learn, adapt, and achieve. And when you get out on the trail, you'll remember what it took for you to get there, and that will help you hike your own hike. Again, when you get out on trail, all of these little micro goals, all of these little steps will help you remember what it took for you to get there, and that will help you make decisions on hiking your own hike. Y'all, as I close out the final episode of the Jester Section Hiker Playbook series, I hope you all have learned. I hope you all can utilize this information as you plan your section hikes for the year of 2025 and beyond. I hope you all remember the key goal of all of this is having fun in the process of achieving your goals of completing a long-distance trail as a section hiker. Section hiking is an ongoing process of learning, adapting, and achieving. Thanks for listening, everybody. I truly appreciate it over these 7 days for these 7 episodes. Be safe out there, have fun, and happy section hiking.